So we've just finished a teaching series at KXC called Rebuilders, looking at the story of Ezra and Nehemiah as they return from exile and begin to rebuild Jerusalem. 3 key areas of focus. Number 1, they were rebuilding the altars for the purpose of worship. Secondly, they rebuilt the temple, their spiritual home, the place where the community could gather in the presence of God. And thirdly, they were rebuilding the city. Now, we live in extraordinary days. There's been global disruption, and this is a moment for rebuilding. We've got this space. This is an incredible opportunity for us as a church in this incredible space to do a work of rebuilding. What are we going to rebuild? 3 things then. We're going to rebuild a center of worship right in the heart of King's Cross. So there'll be a 24/7 prayer space, like a chapel, where people can come and pray and intercede and contend for breakthrough in this part of London. But more than that, there'll also be an auditorium where throughout the week and on Sundays we can gather to worship, open up the scriptures and pray. But more than just being a center of worship, we want this place to be a center of community, a home for us as a church, but also for those beyond the church. So imagine this place rammed with hubs gathering around tables, showing hospitality to the community, but those beyond the community. Imagine other community groups in King's Cross experiencing hospitality in this space. That would be amazing. But more than just a center of worship and more than just a center of community, we want this place to be a center of mission, where we demonstrate the goodness and love of God to those around us. There are so many amazing ministries and projects and partnerships that we engage in as a church. I mean, think of some of them: Growing Hope and the KX Brunch and XLP and the CAP Debt Clinic that we're about to launch and the Choices Partnership, and the list goes on. Well, we want to host some of those ministries in this space so that people all around the city, but particularly those in King's Cross that find themselves in difficult situations, in struggles with poverty and whatever else, that they could experience here the kindness of God through our community. We want to create a home for that. So yes, this is a time for rebuilding, but our priority right now are the most vulnerable in society, because we believe God's heart shines brightest for those in need. So this is an amazing opportunity we have. Here's one other thing that excites me. Whenever we've been given space as a church, unbelievable creativity has emerged. Think of our story. York House, we were given 15,000 square foot of space. What emerged? Well, a co-working space, a community cinema, a clothes bank, and other ministries emerged. We were then given this opportunity at KX House, and for the last X number of years, I can't remember, 5 or so, again, art co-working has emerged and other ministries have been birthed in this season. Well, this is another opportunity. Who knows what will emerge through this space? We're excited and we want to invite people into that story. So how can you be part of this journey? 2 quick things. 1, pray. Pray that God would move, His Spirit would move at this time. And secondly, we want to invite people towards generosity. We want to invite people to give financially towards this, because we believe this is an incredible opportunity that we have to demonstrate God's goodness to King's Cross. So we need to generate £250,000, and we want to invite you to step further into this story, believing that through this opportunity, God might do something remarkable in our church family and through our church family to bless King's Cross. So let's step right in. Let's, as a church community, be all in right now.